we hold on to very little things, things that have no value, forgetting that our life is so precious. By the time we are holding on to small grudges, by the time we are holding on to things that hurt us, like so many years that have passed, we forget that we are precious. We forget that we ought to love ourselves. Continue kissing the frogs until you get your prince. There was a princess who kissed so many frogs. She was looking for his prince. And finally, the last frog that he kissed, he found a very handsome prince. Take it this way. The frogs are the setbacks in life. We know that frogs are normally very slippery. Their skin is somehow rough. There's nothing normally so good in a frog. And therefore, so many people hate frogs. There are some people who, when they see frogs, they will simply run away. So this princess continued kissing the frogs. The frogs here are the challenges that normally come in our lives. No challenge is pleasant. The pains, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the betrayal from friends, they are normally not pleasant. And so when we say that we continue kissing the frogs, is that we continue persevering. No matter how much these challenges come, we continue persevering. The setbacks, the challenges leave scars. Now, how do you deal with your scars? Ways in which you deal with your scars will determine your life, will determine your happiness, will determine your life, will determine your future. If you choose to live a life that is full of sadness because you major so much on these scars, you will, because you're the one who chooses. If you choose to deal with the scars wisely, to learn lessons from them, you're the one who determines your happiness. You will be happy. Challenges come. Kiss the frogs. Face them. Whenever you're faced with a challenge, accept that that is the situation you are in. You cannot escape it. Give yourself time to heal from this. The heartache that you have, give yourself time. Don't ignore it. You know, by the way, when you ignore these heartaches, they end up coming back again and again, and the cycle repeats itself. How do you deal with this? Now, there was a child who valued a vase. The parent bought her a very beautiful, expensive vase. It was a flower vase. So every time this child could go look at the vase, admire it. So this child valued the vase so much. So there was a time an aunt came and gave her 5 shillings. She was so excited. She has money, she's rich. So she held the 5 shillings in her hands. Now, as she was going to look at her vase and admire it as usual, she put her hands inside this vase. And now remember, there's 5 shillings held on her hands, and there's also that vase. So she refused. As she was trying to remove her hands from the vase, it couldn't come out, and the only solution she had was to let go the 5 shillings so that it drops inside the vase and the hand comes out quickly and easily from the vase. She could not reason like that. The only thing she knew is that if she leaves this 5 shilling, she will lose it. Now she started screaming, and the mother came inquiring what is going on. And now the mother was trying to tell her that if you want to remove your hand, let go the 5 shilling. The child refused. Compare the 5 shillings and the very expensive vase. We find that the vase has value so much than the 5 shilling. And now the child could not let go the 5 shilling. That is how we behave with our problems, with our setbacks. We tend to hold on these problems so much and forget whatever we are going to lose. Now the only solution, because this child refused to let go the 5 shilling, the vase had to be broken so that the hand can be removed from the vase. Now see, the vase has been broken. It is very expensive. It was very costly. It has been broken. And now the child remains with the 5 shillings. Practically, that is how life is. We hold on to very little things, things that have no value, forgetting that our life is so precious. By the time we are holding on to small grudges, by the time we are holding on to things that hurt us, like so many years that have passed, we forget that we are precious. We forget that we ought to love ourselves. Do you love yourself? You are so precious. That grudge that you are holding, drop it. Drop it so that you don't destroy your life. You are so precious. However much we are hurt, let us drop these grudges. Let us drop. Let go. Achilia iende. Let go so that you can remain free. Whenever you are holding a grudge, it's like you are trying to take poison so that it can kill somebody who wronged you. And finally, you'll find that you're the one who is suffering, not this person. Let it go. Free yourself from all this. And above all, forgive. Pray so that God gives you the strength to forgive. It is not easy to forgive. But when you pray, God guides you so that you can easily forgive and forget. I wish you all the best in your journey of forgiveness, healing, letting go, and forgetting the pains that hurt you. This is the Black Mirror. I'm your host, Rachel NGORE. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment. Bye-bye.